Hello and welcomes back everyone, and Wolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic, playing as Yevrà here, my Dark Lord of the Sith. And where we last left off, we were on Belsavis there in the background, in the region known as Section X. We found a downed Imperial warship containing a legion of HK-51 droids. Inactive, but the possibility of reactivating them and having them fight for the Empire is too tempting to ignore. And General Avron has agreed that if we lend our aid in getting the schematics and helping restore the droids, that one of them will become our property. Another able servant. As such, the General has updated our star map to a location ran by Circa Corporation, the creators of the droids, as to where we might find detailed schematics. So, we are going to be heading in that direction. We're traveling to the Theorikita. This derelict Zerka research vessel was recently discovered by a passing salvage ship. It is unclear why the ship was abandoned, but sensor data suggests that it has been unused for several decades at least. If I had a suggestion, maybe watch this video in the dark, if you so wish. In fact, just a moment. Oh, that's better. I have some blackout curtains to keep the glare from my monitor, and they weren't quite doing the job.
Rata abatiki ilprit veritini savasia zavene kazis. Andravimos pandimas protescada viteratai. Patarana ango, mis aka nanom alas potas era, atrudo nomanas somogo, todol gisbavo apietai.
So salvagers did come to claim the same schematics we were searching for. And yet, sabotage. Alright, if we ever wish to escape. We do have an illumination probe. You know, for the sake of your viewing, I'll turn it on. So we heard about a distant lab. Turrets were activated, terminals were destroyed, various bodies just lying on the floor. We have blast doors that are sealed. They require engineering clearance. Various barracks here. There are hidden journals, I believe, dotted around the Theorikita. I'm gonna try and keep my eyes open. There's one.
Bude waralu ful kuleg ukunet ugustama akukuzadu. Kuverunu l'horizon gal ruvel azon ujedete utumuta.
So this is a mobile research complex. An asteroid knocked them out of hyperspace. Guess that's very poor luck. But for such to have occurred. You have another sealed door here. Requires security clearance. You have found an engineer's ID badge. Okay. And this is the security substation. Something missing from this terminal. We have a security substation. It's lacking power currently. Very well. I kind of remember the major puzzles. This blaster also lacks power and refuses to budge. Yeah, I remember the majority of the puzzles, but I don't mind taking my time once again. Seeing what we can find, what may be hidden. Ooh. What are these? Wow, that's a lot of, I suppose, like, stims. Someone decided to, take themselves out of the equation, shall we say. No sign of any data log here. Oh. A text display. To whoever finds this, there's a lot of Nihilite solution in the storage room. It's fatal when consumed. You should know that I've been drinking the stuff every day for the past week. I'm not gonna let you eat me. Oh. Did the crew end up resorting to cannibalism then? That the Rhodian was so afraid that the other crewmates could try and eat them. Okay, we're back here. This is another blast door, but it also takes you down to engineering. Now, did we... This is where we started. This door... Oh no, this is where we started. What about here? We have another data log. Circa Emergency Procedures Manual. 12 vital steps for surviving an emergency. Avoid panic. Circa Corporation knows that if you work for us, you can handle the stress. Clear minds. Clear... I don't know. Second, always... Yeah, thanks. So don't panic. I mean, that's what they're trying to tell you. Oh. There is a thin atmosphere.
In Teufel atraus.
Have found an emergency battery. Well, the security substation could certainly use that. Before we head back over there, why don't we check the starboard engineering section? We have broken droids. Oh, another audio log. Since when is preserving the test subjects more important than keeping the lighting in the rooms lit? What were they researching that was more important than everything else going on? We have another thin atmosphere here. And another emergency battery. I think we can only carry one. And we only need one. To my knowledge, so... Whoa! Okay, so we unlocked the blast door here. Did it also give us access to here? No. We still require security clearance. Was there someone here who had a security badge? Not that I can see. Very well, we might find someone later. So we're heading on to Deck 5 now. Oh! We have a medical support droid. Circa recovery operation identity confirmed. Begin playback. Theorikita stranded, food stores adequate. Watchdog protocols activated, research preservation protocols activated. Food stores low. Employee starvation imminent. Reclassifying. So there is a jump in time. Reclassifying. Terminated employees over research. Escalate priority. Preserve research. And then of course we have the final log. Food stores minimum, mutiny imminent, watchdog notified, preserved a Theorikita. Food stores equal infestation. There is a room at the end of this corridor. Medical clearance is required. Access denied. Hull breach detected. Oh, okay.
Ake us erpai wasja us. Ben wayep ak filas mais warswis.
Security clearance is required to open this door. Ah, and there's the hull breach. We can see through the window there. We need to get across. And we probably aren't able to swim. Yeah, man. Whoop! Oh dear! Well, that wasn't meant to happen. Thankfully, we did survive. Ooh. Oh. Well, we wouldn't survive now, that's for sure. But we flipped the breaker and it opened this door here. Right, we're going to have to be a bit more careful this time. Oh. Security officer's badge. Which means we can probably get back down to deck 4 in the sealed room there. We're still looking for the medical ID badge.
Vaiwa Gabarain.
Oh, a lot of people died right up against the doorway here. Oh, the door abruptly closes behind you, sealing you within. The thin air in this room will not last long. We are, yeah, in an airtight sealed room. We have 4 minutes before we asphyxiate.
Cuerpos.
Now, somewhere we can find a way to escape. Oh, there's a control panel. This is the door control here. It has been sabotaged. You find a sabotaged control fuse. You remove the control fuse. It is beyond repair, but maybe a replacement can be found. Ah. A fuse-sized metal object. Ow! Hey, we're alive. We have a data log here.
Nayam memgam kaikam. Kekwa nam karak nayam mema.
The vice engineer believed that one of the crew was hoarding resources over in the engineering lab. So they locked them in and made them starve to death. Ah, the medical officer's badge. Okay. Are we missing another... Are we missing one data log? Well, we are, obviously, but... Where might that be found? Hopefully in the medical bay. At least I'm calling it the medical bay because it requires the badge. Yeah, it is the medical bay. Okay. We have another data log here.
Warabuj statul dun umod, tatolle ranza tuega. Lufata naturu kuryuzundu aftalulu uwak gamlu mendu.
So this beast, this Gamma 19, has been put into suspended animation due to killing one of the researchers. Now, there is a trick to what's coming up. You can find these stim injectors, and we have these nihilite canisters. Some of them appear to be empty, as a certain Rhodian was drinking from them. But there are others. Yeah, we can load the stim injector with a nihilite solution. So we now have a nihilite injector. It is extremely toxic to most life forms. Let's not stab ourselves with it. Let's try to resist the urge. We claimed all 7 data logs. Let us continue to proceed towards the research labs. There is a small blast door here. It lacks power. Here is the research lab. And there is something in that tank there. Subject Gamma 19. Hibernation protocol failing. Containment fields inactive. Do not restore power before reactivating containment fields. Containment field controls at the main research station. The main research station. I'm guessing that's through here. That is a problem. Ah, main research station. Handy. The research terminal is unpowered. Ah. How do we restore power? Oh, there's a breaker. Lovely. Pardon me, I'm just gonna stab you with this. Taking extremely high damage over time. We access the mainframe. Downloading schematics for HK class droid. Memory core purge overridden. Schematics have been transferred to your datapad. Have a profitable day. Thank you. Time for us to leave. And so we are now back on board the Fury, of course, and we have this whole new slew of objectives. Various components of the HK-51 series droid. Let's have a look at this quest line, shall we? The first 5 of the required components can be found on the surfaces of particular planets. Recovery of the components will require you to use a Berber seismic excavator and scanner. We can purchase one within the Outlaw's Den on Tatooine. Note, some of the components will require you to have cooperation with members between your legacy. Indeed. We'll need to go to, obviously, there is a transistor at the Outlaw's Den, which we can purchase. We don't need to go hunting for it. The second can be found on the world of Taris around the Endor Spire. The third can be found on Coruscant within the Jedi Temple ruins. We can't get this one. We'll have to hand over the seismic sensor to probably Caiaphas Kane and have him go to Coruscant for us and then store the sensor and the component in our legacy storage hold. The fourth can be found on the world of Droman Cass, around the Dark Temple. The fifth, of course, can be found on the world of Hoth within the vicinity of the Ambria's Fury, which I believe is within the Glacial Fissure region to the north. The last two are held in more secure locations. There is a copy of HK's weapon protocol on the Emperor's space station, and we'll have to run the False Emperor flashpoint. The final component can be located on the Foundry, which we can run in story mode or master mode, and that is the loyalty chip. Yes, the weapons protocol can also be found, I believe, for a Republic player on, what's it called? The Maelstrom Prison, where a Republic player would be freeing Revan from that prison and from the Empire and from the Emperor's mind. But this is going to be a pain in the butt. What we'll do is take a break, and when we come back, we will have to go, I'll go hunting in my spare time to go retrieve these components. And then when we come back in the next part, we will have them all ready to be assembled. And we'll have to head back to Section X and the Fatality. Thank you all for joining me though with this part here with the Theorikita in the background. I hope you've all had a spooky time. It's a rather unnerving area that we visited. And there is a future flashpoint very shortly that we're going to be covering, which is somewhat similar. Hope you're all looking forward to that. But no, thank you for joining me, and hopefully I'll see you for even more next time. Until then though, take care. Bye bye now.